about to start. We're starting with Potton at the center with Peters and Jacobs at the wings. We've got Prochnow and Furley at the defense. Puck about to be dropped. Puck is dropped. We had mid-ice. Puck is loose there. Picked up by Jacobs and knocked into the Altoona zone behind the net. Come to the near corner. Altoona knocks it in behind the net again to the far corner. Puck is loose there. Potton giving chase. Puck's tied up. Tips it off. Tipped off by Jacobs. Back to the corner. Puck free there. Jacobs after the puck. Behind the net into the near corner. Jacobs has control to the front of the net. Nobody there. Intercepted by Altoona. Altoona tips the puck to the center ice area and into the rear fall zone. Picked up by Prochnow and knocked back out to mid-ice. Altoona there and shoots it back into the zone. The rear fall zone. Now back out again at mid-ice. And we've got Bai at the puck. She's out there with Peters to the front of the net. Nobody there. Back to mid-ice again. Will be picked up there by Prochnow. Prochnow skates on in. The zone. Backs it off to Bai. Bai takes a shot. Stick saved by Altoona. To the far corner. Puck is loose there. Knocked back to the corner. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson's playing on a wing today with Lincoln Bai. Puck is free there. Kept in by Seacrest. Got Eric Seacrest back today. Got Seacrest and Hoagiem on defense. To the near corner. Controlled by Altoona. They knock it back to mid-ice. Altoona controls there. Around Hoagiem as usual, and another one to break on in and shoot and a save by Hansen. Back knocked out of the zone by Seacrest. It will be picked up by Altoona behind their own net. Rear Falls has a line change coming up. Got Bierstedt out here now with Weiss and Smith at mid-ice. Now back into the Altoona zone to the far corner. Picked up by Altoona, goes behind the net. Nobody giving chase from River Falls. Off of an Altoona defensive player's stick and right in front of the goal. The goalie has to push it out. Near corner. Puck lays there. Comes up the boards. Altoona tips it. Picks it up. Tips it to mid-ice and now knocks it down to the River Falls zone. To the far corner behind the net, and that'll be icing. Icing call, so the face-off will be to the right of the Altoona, to the left of the Altoona goalie. We got Potton to take the face-off out there with Peters, Jacobs, Furley, and Prochnow on defense. They're going to kick Potton out of the face-off. Peters will take it now. Face-off, the puck is free behind the net. Altoona picks it up, skates it up to the far boards. Picked up by Altoona there. Now he's off the puck. Puck is loose. They do knock it to mid-ice. It'll be picked up there by Peters. Peters tips it over to the boards. Jacobs can't. Jacobs gains control of it and skates it into the zone. Jacobs still with it. Over to Potton, and nice try. Nice save. Potton had a nice shot. Goalie saved it. Now it's free. Out to mid-ice. Puck is loose there. Picked up again by Jacobs. Now off of his stick, and it's free again at mid-ice. Altoona now picks it up and knocks it into the zone. Weak shot on goal. Hansen tips it to the far corner in the River Falls zone. Now it's at the near corner. Picked up. Tipped around. Now it's getting pushed out to mid-ice. Altoona picks up there. Bai was giving chase. Now it's back into the River Falls zone. Prochnow has it. Goes behind the net. Now over to the far corner. And up to mid-ice, but doesn't clear the zone. Altoona intercepts it there and knocks it back toward net. Into the far corner now. And Bai picks up the puck there. She'll skate it out to mid-ice. And tips it up a little too far for Peters. Altoona controls again and brings it back in. Altoona still playing with it, and then we get tipped back out of the zone. Peters tried to give chase it. Now the puck is loose, picked up by Bai on the near boards, tipped off of her stick. Altoona knocks it back into the zone. Furley picks it up there and knocks it back out to mid-ice again. Line change coming now. Lincoln's giving chase as the puck goes down to the Altoona zone. He's after the player. Knocked off the puck. It goes to the far corner. Puck is loose there. Altoona picks it up and skates it to mid-ice and continues to skate. Now takes a shot. Hansen tips it to the far corner. Hoagiem after the puck there picks it up, carries it behind the net and out of the near corner, passes it up, tries to pass it up to Link. It's tipped off his stick. Link now tips it to Bai. Bai up to Anderson. Anderson can't control. Bai picks it up again. Passes it back to Hoagiem. Hoagiem has it at mid-ice and tips it up to Link. Link skates it on in. Takes a shot. Shot on goal. Saved by Altoona. We have a line change comes to River Falls. We've now got Seacrest out on defense along with Hoagiem. We got Brian Smith out here. Here comes Scott Weiss, and we got Bierstedt out. Puck's along the far boards in the Altoona zone. Smith is trying to tie the puck up there along with Bierstedt, and they do. We've got 10:48 left in the first period. Face off inside the Altoona zone. Bierstead to take the face off. Bierstead wins the face off, knocks it toward net, but Altoona picks it up there, skates it across to mid-ice, and tips it into the River Falls zone. Tipped away by Hansen in front of the net there to the near corner. Now near behind the net. Up front, open man, but he couldn't control the puck for Altoona. Shot tipped in front. Hansen didn't have to make a save to the far corner. Puck's loose there. Off the puck by Seacrest. He's without his stick. He skates now. Smith tips it out into mid-ice. Now he's alone. We've got a 3-on-1. If he hurries, Smith over to Weiss, and that'll be offside. Weiss was offsides. Line change. Here comes Potton, Peters, and Jacobs. They come out now to take the face-off. We've got Furley and Prock now will be in defense. Just face-off just outside the Altoona zone. And the puck is now knocked into the Altoona zone by Potton. But Altoona controls it, now knocked off, now back out to mid-ice. Puck street rolls into River Falls zone. Prock now giving chase there, picks up the puck at the far corner, comes behind the net. Holding it there, now tipped off his stick. Altoona has his chance there, and he can't get a shot on. Back to the point, Altoona shoots again, tipped away in front, back to the far corner. Altoona picks it up, gets it over to Potton. Potton starts down mid-ice with the puck, passes it up to Peters. Peters along the far boards and back to Potton, and that'll be offsides. Another line change. Anderson, Link, and By will come out. We'll have Seacrest and Hoagim at defense. Face off just the outside of the Altoona zone. By to take the face off. By wins the face-off, passes it back to Hoagim. Hoagim at mid-ice. Skates, tips it up off of By's stick. Doesn't get it on. By intercepts a nice back, takes a shot. Nobody in front of the net for her, though. She passed it there and nobody was there. Puck is back out to mid-ice now. Altoona has it and tips it into the River Falls zone. They skated around Hoagim again. To the front of the net, not just a little out of the player's reach, couldn't get a shot on. Along the near boards here in the River Falls zone. Altoona takes a shot, tipped by Hansen, tipped again by Hansen. The far corner picked up by Hoagim. Hoagim skates it across mid-ice and tips it into the Altoona zone. Link gives chase in the near corner here, picks up the puck. It's behind the net right to By, and it's tipped away from her stick in front of the net. Now Altoona picks it up behind their net. Player has control there. It's just gliding along. Nobody stops him off of Seacrest's skate just out at mid-ice, and he knocks it back into the zone. By giving chase there, line change coming up. And By doing it all by herself gets a shot on goal. It was By against 4 Altoona players, and she controlled the puck. Now the puck is loose along the far boards and brought out to mid-ice by Altoona. They skate it on down and shoot it into the zone. So again, saved by Hansen from a short shot from the blue line. Picked up behind the net by Prock now. Dropped there, and By picks it up, knocks it to the other side, picked up by Furley. Furley up to Smith. Smith at mid-ice, skates across, tips it to Weiss just off his skates. In the Altoona zone, though, along the near boards here, halfway up. Now it's back to mid-ice. Altoona skating the puck. Prock now knocks the man off of it, but he gets it into the zone. Shot wide of the net. Now behind the net, picked up there by... We're going to have a tripping call here on Prock now. So River Falls will go down one man. Altoona on the power play with 8:14 left in the first period.
You know, Kenny, I'm seeing our defensemen more and more sticking their leg out on that trip. And they're just going to have to do the checking.
Yep.
Our defense, like they're scared of the man. They don't take the hit. They don't take the check. It's time and time again that this is happening, and we're now starting to draw penalties. So that's a major area that we're going to have to correct here.
You bet. All right, we're going to have Jacobs taking the face-off out there with Peters to the left of Hansen. Peters and Seacrest. Seacrest stops with it. Now they get a shot. Stopped and lay a big scramble in front of the net, and puck goes to the far boards in the River Falls zone. Now back toward the net, picked up by Peters, and he knocks it to mid-ice at least. We'll have another penalty called on River Falls here. Altoona does have control of the puck now in the River Falls zone. Picked up by Seacrest, he knocks it out, and another penalty will be called. We've got a cross-check coming on Seacrest. So River Falls will be down to 3 men. We'll have a 3-on-5. Face-off will be inside the River Falls zone. We've got Furley coming out along with Howard Potton. We still have Peters, looks like is leaving the ice. Jacobs will stay out. Face off to the right of Hansen. Now comes By. Jacobs leaves. By will take the face off. Out there with Potton and Furley. 1:40 left in Procknow's penalty. Face off goes toward in the rear fall zone to the far corner, chased by Potton. He knocks it up. The Altoona point man catches it, takes a shot, hits the post, and goes along the near far boards again, picked up by Altoona. Altoona sets up, back to the point man. Point man has the puck, back to the other point man. He passes it back. There should be a shot here. He takes a shot, and right between Hansen's legs and in. Altoona goes up 1-0. 7:34 left in the first period. Dave Prochnow is out. Seeker is still in the penalty box for 1:40, which will make us skate 4 players down. And we've got Link coming out here with Bierstead. Bierstead will take the face-off. Hogame and Prochnow on the defense. Bierstead takes face-off at mid-ice and knocks it toward the Altoona zone. Altoona picks up. They have it at mid-ice and skate in this direction. And they take a shot. Hansen's tipped off of his stick, now behind the net. Shot from the blue line, now along the far boards, and Bierstead is able to ice the puck. Link gives chase. Goalie stops it in the Altoona end of the zone. Altoona takes it to the far corner, now up alongside the boards. Altoona has their free man skating it. Prochnow reaches at the guy and misses. Right by Prochnow. Hansen makes 2 saves right in front of the net. They skate right around Prochnow. Now to the far corner, now behind the net to an Altoona player there. They attempt to tip it up to the open man here. He stops it, takes a shot wide of the net. Goes over the far corner and off the far boards there. Bierstead checks a man off. Altoona gets it, takes a shot. Tipped by Hansen again to the far corner. Altoona after the puck there. Skating to the open man in front. Takes a shot, saved by Hansen. And O'Brien will bring a whistle. 50 seconds left in Seeker's penalty. All right, River Falls comes out with another line change. We've got Peters coming out with Furley and Potton and Jacobs. Face off will be to Hansen's right. Peters to take the face off and does. Puck is loose. Chase there still at the point, now along the near boards. Puck is loose there. Picked up and tipped out of the zone by Jacobs. It's at mid-ice. Altoona picks it up there. Now into their own zone. The other defense man gets it. Puck now has it at mid-ice and shoots it into the zone. Hansen again saves it. A shot from the blue line. Puck goes out of the arena. Brings another whistle. 6:24 left in the game and 30 seconds left in Seeker's penalty. Face-off will be to the left of Hansen. Jacobs will take the face-off, still out there with Potton and Peters and Furley. Face off to the net, now across to the other side of the board, to the near boards here, given chase by Peters, and he's not able to get it out of the zone. Altoona picks it up, now it's being knocked around. Altoona now River Falls, puck is loose. Backhand by Altoona, picked up in front of the net by Potton. Behind the net now he skates it. Up the boards, Jacobs is able to tip it out of the zone, and it goes down to the Altoona zone. To the far corner, Altoona is going to pick it up there. And they're waiting to get set up. Now they start up ice. They now cross mid-ice at the red line. Takes a shot, saved by Hansen. Into the River Falls zone. Behind the net now with it is Potton. Up the boards. Point man for Altoona keeps it in. Tipped away again. Still out. Still in the zone by the point man. Now tipped away by Peters. Peters at mid-ice. Passes it across to Jacobs. Jacobs breaks in. Takes a shot. Misses. Peters takes a shot from the side and is covered up by the Altoona goalie. That ends the penalty. Everything will be full strength from now on. Face-off will be to the left of the Altoona goalie. By will take the face-off with Anderson and Link with her. And here comes, we'll have Seacrest and Hogame at the defense. By to take the phase off and does to the knocks to the far corner. Altoona is able to knock it out to mid-ice, picked up by Hogame. He knocks it, pushes it right to an Altoona player. He's trying to get 3 times he's tried to help Altoona today. Now Altoona has it at mid-ice and knocks it in. The River Falls zone to the far corner, puck loose there. Anderson and Prochnow giving chase. Or that's Hogame, excuse me. Picked up by Link. He skates it to mid-ice. Goes to the far board, still with the puck, into the zone. Can't get it over to Anderson. Anderson's tripped in front of the net, no call. The goalie does stop it in front of the net. Altoona goalie. Line change again, face off to the right of the Altoona goalie. Comes out with Weiss and Bierstedt and Smith. Furley and Prochnow at the defense. Bierstedt to take the face-off with 5 minutes left in the first period. Altoona up 1-0. Puck is dropped. Bierstedt knocks it to the corner, picked up there by Altoona, and Altoona starts out skating the puck at mid-ice, picked up here. Their wing can't control, but it does go in the rear fall zone, and that'll be an icing call. Again, the face-off to the right of Altoona goalie, and Bierstedt again to take the face-off. Face-off, puck goes down behind the net, controlled by Altoona there. Starts up ice, tipped off by Bierstedt. Puck is loose, but they picked up in front of the net by Altoona. Smith keeps it in the Altoona zone. Now Altoona has it again and brings the puck to mid-ice. Picked up by Bierstedt. He passes it back to Prochnow. Prochnow skates it up and passes it to Weiss. Weiss has puck, goes around one person, but it's tied up. Knocked off the puck. Puck to the near boards here. Now across to the other side, still in the Altoona zone. Altoona, it's still in. Keeps getting bounced around, picked up by Bierstedt at mid-ice. Bierstedt knocked off the puck, and Altoona controls. Now it's at mid-ice again, and now Altoona shoots it down toward Hansen. He makes a save. It's been picked up there by Prochnow. He goes to the far corner, starts up ice, passes it to Smith. Smith can't control. It's kept in by Altoona. Altoona tied up with a nice play there by Prochnow. Prochnow passes it up to Weiss. Weiss has it at mid-ice, skates across the line. It's tipped off of his stick, goes to the far corner in the Altoona zone. Now behind the net, Altoona picks it up, controls, and starts skating up ice. They don't take it away from it all. Let him skate. Finally knocked off and picked up by Furley. Smith can't control it at mid-ice. Altoona has it again. Shot, tipped by Hansen. Puck goes out of the playing area. Face-off to the right of Hansen. Potton to take the face-off out there with Peters and Jacobs. Seacrest and Hoagim at defense. Potton takes the face-off. Back to the Altoona point man. He shoots it toward the net. Tipped in front of the net. No shot. Picked up there by Potton. He starts up the ice. Now he's at mid-ice with the puck. Still controls. Into the zone. Tipped off there. Picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs takes a backhand and a save by Altoona. 3:25 left in the first period. Face-off coming to the right of the Altoona goalie. Potton again to take the face-off. Puck is knocked around right there, picked up by Potton to the far corner, skating. Now swings it behind the net to the near boards on this side, picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs across the point man. Hoagim takes a shot, tipped off in front, and it gets behind the net, picked up by Altoona there, behind the net, given chase by Potton. Potton knocks the man off the stick. Puck is loose. Now it comes to mid-ice. Seacrest takes the man out, but the puck rolls in the rear fall zone, given chase there by Hoagim. Hoagim picks it up, goes behind the net, now to the near corner, skating. He still hasn't passed the puck. Now he's at mid-ice. And into the zone. Hoagim skates it on in. Now he's knocked off the puck. Picked up there by Jacobs. Jacobs has it. And a backhand by Jacobs just wide of the net. It's along the near boards here. Puck is loose there. Peters knocks it toward the goalie, and the goalie will cover it up. Little effort there, Chuck.
Yes, it is. Christian Hoagim playing defense is skating that puck. Maybe he'd do well at a wing. We certainly need to generate some offense out there.
You bet. This goalie doesn't look too tough, but we haven't tested him either. By to take the face-off with Lincoln Anderson up front. Prochnow and Furley at defense. To the left of the goalie. By controls and takes a shot. Stopped by the goalie. And it skips away from him. Nice shot by By. She picks it up behind the net. Skating it. Going to the far side. Around the corner. Link can't get control of the puck. It's off of his skate. Couldn't get a handle. It's at mid-ice now. Picked up by Furley. Furley passes it over to Prochnow. Prochnow back to Furley. Up to the wing. The wing there, intercepted by Altoona. Altoona has knocked off the puck, but it rolls into the rear fall zone. And it now goes down to the far corner. Puck is loose. Prochnow attempting to tie it up there. By's going over to help out. Now Prochnow has control of the puck. Tips it up. Altoona point man gets it there. Takes a shot. Saved by Hansen. Tipped off to the far corner. Altoona has the puck. Now it's picked up. Bio attempt to tie up the puck there. That'll bring another line change with the faceoff going to be the left to Hansen. They'll bring out Weiss, Bierstead, and Smith. Should have Seacrest and Hoagiem at the defense. 1:57 left in the first period. Bierstead tips in to take the faceoff. Takes it and he knocks it to the back corner. Picked up there by Hoagiem around the net. Back over here to Seacrest. Seacrest picks it up. Comes up the sideboards with it. Passes it off at mid-ice. Picked up by Bierstead. Bierstead tries to get it to Smith. And does. Smith has midnight. Now knocks in the Altoona zone. Goalie stops it there and pushes it off toward the side of the net. Now to the far corner. Controlled by Altoona there. Altoona now has it at mid-ice. Knocked off the puck. Puck is loose by Seacrest. Now picked up by Smith. Smith controls and goes into the zone along with Bierstead. Bierstead knocked off but still controls. Shot from his knees tipped in front. Now the puck goes behind the net. Altoona has it there. Tipped off by Weiss. Puck is loose. Weiss still fighting for the puck behind the net. Now Altoona controls and starts up ice. Altoona at mid-ice takes a shot from the red line. Tipped off of Seacrest skates but does go into the River Falls zone. Picked up there by Hoagiem. Hoagiem controls the puck and knocks it back to mid-ice. Picked up there by Altoona. Now the puck is loose. Now Altoona has it again at the red line and shoots it toward, and now it bounces off of Seacrest, still at mid-ice. Now they shoot it back into the River Falls zone. Into the far corner, Hoagiem there, now behind the net. Hoagiem passes it up. The wing wasn't Smith. The wing wasn't watching it, but Altoona cannot keep it in. Altoona controls again at mid-ice. Nobody's giving chase. Altoona blank catch, looks like. Altoona now mid-ice, tips it back into their open man. He skates in. Tipped off of his stick, goes to the near corner. Picked up by Hoagiem there, now picked up by Peters. Peters is tripped. Now at mid-ice, Altoona knocks it out, shoots it out of the arena, and that'll bring a whistle. 29 seconds left in the first period. Face-off will be just to the outside of the Altoona zone. Potton to take the face-off out there with Jacobs and Peters. Furley and Pratt now at the defense. Knocked into the Altoona zone and then back out to mid-ice. Now in the River Falls zone, picked up by Pratt now. He puts it back to mid-ice, going to be controlled by Peters. Peters passes it over in a nice play to Potton. Potton can't get it, control it though. He has to go to the far corner, now behind the net. Back over to the corner, puck is loose there. Peters giving chase. Puck now alongside the boards, back to the point. Furley can't control it. He passes it over the other point man. Pratt now takes a shot, stopped in front. Puck is loose, nobody can get to it. Now it rolls behind the net. Now whistle blows, that'll be the horn sounds. That's the end of the first period with Altoona up 1-0. Potton to take the face-off with Jacobs and Peters. Prochnow and Furley at the defense. And tip back to Prochnow. Prochnow at mid-ice, shoots it into the Altoona zone. Goes over alongside the net, now behind the net, picked up there by Potton. He controls the puck, goes, skates it to the corner, back to the point. Furley takes a shot wide of the net. Goes to the near corner and up the boards. Prochnow takes it there and shoots it back into the corner. Behind the net and over to the behind the net. Peters can't get it. Altoona picks it up at the far corner. Now intercepted by Peters. Behind the net, Peters gives chase. Over to the near corner, nobody there. Now Jacobs gets there, fighting for the puck. Puck still loose. Altoona back up here to their wing, and we back off. Altoona skates it. They have it at mid-ice and continue to skate. Right into the River Falls zone, knocked off of it there by Prochnow, picked up by Furley behind the River Falls net, and he skates it over to the wing. Net can't get controlled, they take a shot. Stepped in front by Bye. Back toward, tipped off again in front of the net, picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs at mid-ice and skating the puck. Across the line, and it takes a shot. Altoona gloves it there, and that'll bring a whistle. Okay, we have Bye out here to take the face-off. She's out here with Lincoln Anderson. We've got Hoagiem and Seacrest at the defense. Face-off to the right of the Altoona goalie. Bye to take the face-off. Puck's dropping. Bye tips it to the near corner. Give it a chase there by Anderson. Now Altoona picks it up and skates it to mid-ice. Hoagiem knocks the man off the puck there, but he does throw it into the River Falls zone. He's knocked off the puck there behind the net. Seacrest picks the puck up. Starts up ice with the puck. Seacrest still at mid-ice and backs it over to Anderson, but it's behind him. He picks it up and shoots it into the Altoona zone. It goes into the corner. Near corner now goes in behind the net. Chased there by Bye and Altoona. Altoona picks it up. Altoona controls and comes to mid-ice. Skate there. Secrets knocks the man off the puck, but he throws it into the River Falls zone. Behind the net goes Hoagie. Picks up the puck, then loses it to the corner. Puck loose there. Altoona to the point man. He has it and takes a shot wide of the net. Goes to the far corner. Now heading up toward the boards. Now back in alongside the boards there. Altoona is now tipped it in front of the net. Hoagie catches it there, intercepts. He starts up ice. Hoagie now at mid-ice. Passes it over to Link. Link tries to get it back to Hoagie and does. Hoagie takes a shot and sticks it! Goal by Hoagie, assisted by Link. That'll tie the score up with 13:03 left. Charlie, I totally agree with you. Hoagie does belong on a wing, not on the defense.
Absolutely. The more I watch it, the more I'm convinced that Hoagie's a wing. He's got to be up there. He's got some scoring punch. He is not a defenseman.
Nope. They walk around him too much there. They got to move him up.
He's a good hockey player. He's a good hockey player.
Use him where he's going to be good. Okay, at mid-ice, we got Bierstead going to take the face-off along with Smith and Weiss at the other wing. Clock now and Furley at the D. And it goes back to Furley. Furley has it at mid-ice, and he's knocked off the puck. Now Weiss knocks it into the Altoona zone. Altoona brings it back to mid-ice. Bierstead fighting it along the blue line, and it's kept into the L zone. Bierstead now knocks it to the far corner. The puck will go behind the net. Puck free there. Weiss giving chase to the puck. So they'll be tied up there. He ties up the man. Puck is loose. Still loose. Now over to Altoona man. He picks it up in the near corner. Tries to get it up front. Can't. Weiss there. He can't get it toward the net. But Furley takes a shot from the point. It's blocked in front. Now Altoona picks it up and comes across at mid-ice. They walked around Furley. Furley stepped up and got beaten. Altoona skates it on in. Gets a shot. Hansen saves it from the side of the net. Puck is loose there. Now picked up by Bierstead. Bierstead at mid-ice. Skating the puck. Still skating. Nice moves by Brett. Now into the Altoona zone. Back over. Pass was behind the man. Altoona picks it up at mid-ice. Knocked off by Prock now and into the zone. Now knocked back down to mid-ice. Furley will pick it up there. And it's tipped off of his stick. And Furley fights the man and knocks him down. No penalty called. It's in the River Falls zone. The near corner now behind the net. Furley almost made another mistake there, but Bierstead gives chase in the corner. Tried to be picked up there by Peters. Peters can't get it. Now he does. Now he brings it and can't get it. It'll be picked up by Procknow. Procknow comes to mid-ice, skating the puck. Procknow crosses the red line and the blue line into the zone. Wide, going wide. Brings the front of the net. No bow. Howard was there, but it was tipped away. Nice shot by Howard. Nice play by Procknow. Back to mid-ice and into the River Falls zone. This will be an icing call. That looked a little better even there. Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, the face-off be to the right of the Altoona goalie. Yep. We're going to have we're going to have Howard take the face-off, and he'll be out there with Jacobs and Peters. Hoagame and Seacrest at the defense. And Howard is there for the face. Right on goal, but tipped away by the goalie. Nice face-off there by Howard. Still in the far corner. Puck is loose there. Altoona picks it up. Now knocked off by Jacobs. Puck is loose there. Altoona picks it up again. Behind the net. Now to the near corner. Altoona man skating with the puck. Passes it up to mid-ice. Intercepted there by Hoagame. Hoagame back over to Peters. Peters tries to get it across to Jacobs, but he passed it to an Altoona man instead. Now picked up mid-ice. Now Jacobs again. Knocks it in to the Altoona zone and down to the far near corner here. Picked up by Altoona behind the net. Given chase by Jacobs. Knocked off by Jacobs. Jacobs knocks it up to the wing, but can't control. Furley steps up, takes the man up, but the puck goes to mid-ice. Picked up there by Howard. Howard passes it over to Hoagame. Hoagame skates it in and down along the far board, now to the corner, tries to get up front. Intercepted by Altoona. Now to the point. Now at mid-ice again, picked up by Seacrest. Seacrest over to By. By skates it in along the far boards. Takes a shot. Gloved by the goalie. It dropped, and then he decides to sit on it. That'll bring a whistle. We'll have By out there now with Anderson and Link. And Procknow and Furley at the defense. To the right of the Altoona goalie. By to take the face-off. By wins it and pushes it to the corner, but it's picked up by Altoona. Altoona behind their own net. Now over to the wing on the left side. And tipped at mid-ice, picked up by Furley. He's tipped off the puck. Puck still free. By picks it up at mid-ice. Now she's tipped off the puck. Picked up by Furley again. Now he's intercepted by Altoona. Altoona has it and skates into the River Falls zone. Open man can't get it. Puck is loose in front of the net. Nobody's on it. Link finally knocks it to the near boards, and Link is over chasing the puck. skates it out to mid-ice, and still goes with it, knocks it into the Altoona zone along the near boards here. By giving chase, now the player stands there with it, now into the corner again. By gives chase, tries to tie the man up there along the boards. Doesn't get a whistle though. Altoona picks it up and is going to come across mid-ice with it, and all the way down. It'll be an icing call into the River Falls zone. It'll come back this way. All right, out comes Smith, Weiss, and Bierstedt. Face-off will be to the right of the Altoona goalie. We're going to have Holgeem and Seacrest on defense. 9:42 left in the second period. Score 1-up. Bierstedt gets ready to take the face-off. Now he's skating around. Now he's going to decide to get ready. Referee drops puck. Bierstedt knocks it toward the goalie, but it's intercepted front. Now tipped by the goalie behind the net. Smith there, can't control. Puck is still loose alongside the net. Now back to the far corner. Given chase there by Altoona, picks the puck up. Starts up ice and crosses mid-ice with the puck. Shoots from the red line, wide of the net, along the near boards. Puck is in the River Falls zone. Now behind the net, Holgeem picks it up. It comes to the near corner, tipped off of his stick. Puck is free there. Bierstedt gives chase while Holgeem ties up the man. He knocks it to the other side. Over near Weiss. Weiss has a man tied up, so Seacrest picks up the puck. And the puck goes to the point man. He picks it up. Intercepted by Bierstedt. Bierstedt just pushes the mid-ice. Nice pass to Weiss from Bierstedt. Weiss goes around the man, but it's knocked off of his stick. Not to the front of the net, but the goalie tips it and saves it in front.
Brent Bierstedt has never played a center position before, and he's a very offensive-minded skater and used to scoring a lot of goals, but I think he's having a little trouble trying to adjust here, and he, by his own admission, I think, will be the first one to say that he's more comfortable out of our left wing.
Yeah. He's more used to get the passes to himself instead of being responsible for it. Altoona has a penalty called on them at 6:57. So River Falls will go on the power play to the face-off the right of the Altoona goalie. Potton to take it along with Jacobs and Peters with him. Prochnow and Furley at the Seacrest instead of Furley at the defense. So we got Howard to take the face-off, ready. Puck is dropped and tipped to the corner by Potton. Picked up there by Altoona. Altoona behind their net. Knocked off of the puck. Nice play by Peters. Now the puck is still loose. Now Peters to the side. Can't get it to the front though. It's intercepted. Altoona picks it up. To a man. They've got it at mid-ice and he shoots it in the River Falls zone. Chased there by Peters. He picks up the puck. Passes it over to Prochnow. Prochnow back to Peters. Peters can't get it out of the zone. Now he does. The puck's loose just outside the blue line. Altoona knocks it back into the River Falls zone. Picked up behind the net by Howard. Potton starts up ice with the puck. And he's now at mid-ice, still controls the puck. Across the blue line, into the zone. Nice shot by Howard, gloved by the goalie. .118 left in the power play for River Falls. Face off to the right of the goalie. No line change, so Howard will take it again. He's out with Peters and Jacobs up front, and Seacrest and Prochnow at the defense. And Potton wins it and gets a shot on goal. Goalie tips it away to the far corner. Jacobs back to Prochnow. Prochnow with the puck, heads it back toward Jacobs. Picked up there by Potton. Potton back to Jacobs alongside the net. He comes in, shoots, saved by the goalie, and he covers it again. 1:04 left in the power play. Face off to the left, the Altoona goalie. Potton will take it there again. Jacobs will take the face off. Nope, Jacobs goes to the right of Potton. Potton will take the face off. When puck is dropped, puck is loose right there. Altoona knocks it to the boards. Jacobs knocks it off. Point man saves it. Prochnow toward the net, wide of the net. Goes behind the net. Altoona tries to get it out of the zone and does. The ball goes all the way down the River Falls far corner. Chased there by Prochnow. He'll pick it up. He's behind the net. Everybody gets set and picks up, and he starts up ice. Tips it over to Peters. Peters picks it back. It'll be picked up by Howard at mid-ice. Potton has it across the blue line. Over to Jacobs. Can't quite get it to him, but goes to the corner. Now behind the net. Jacobs still fighting for the puck without up in front. Nobody's home. Altoona intercepts in front of the net, and they clear it. No, they don't. They throw it in the penalty box. That brings a whistle. 25 seconds left in the penalty. So we're going to have Anderson, Link, and Bai come out here to try this power play, along with Furley and Hoagim at the defense. Coach is talking to the 3 forwards. Now the face-off will be to the right of the Altoona goalie. Bai will take the face-off. No, Anderson's going to take the face-off. Anderson tips it. Still now knocks it to the corner. Now the puck is behind the net. Altoona gets it there. Intercepted by Link. Goes to the point. Stopped there by Hoagim. He skates in and shoots. Goalie saves it. Glove catch by the goalie. 14 seconds left in the penalty. The face-off will be to the left of the Altoona goalie. Bai takes this, will take this face off, drops, she knocks it to the corner, it's free there. Back to the point, stopped by Hoagim into his skates, now alongside the boards to Bai. Bai hits toward the back of the net to Link. Link throws it up front, and the shot by Bai stopped. The puck is loose in front. Now to the far corner, Anderson chases the puck. Back to the point, Hoagim can't keep it in. That's to bring an offside call. And that ends the power play. River Falls had some opportunity to score there. Things looked good, just didn't put it in the net. Puck just outside the Altoona zone. Biles. No, we won't. We've got Smith out here now with Bierstead and Weiss. Bierstead take the face-off. Jody Jack is on defense now with Seacrest. Seacrest has the puck at mid-ice, tips it up to the blue line, and Altoona has it in their own zone. They control it. Now they tip it back to mid-ice. Picked up there by Seacrest. Now the puck's loose again at mid-ice. Altoona picks it up and skates it, shoots it into the River Falls zone, just to the right of the net. It's now in the near corner. Chase there, loose behind the net. Altoona picks it up again, now to the front, and picked up by Smith. Smith starts up ice with the puck along the near boards and skates it right on in. He's knocked off the puck. It goes to the far near corner. Smith gives chase there. Puck is loose. Altoona picks it up. Gets it out of the zone. Picked up outside the zone by Seacrest. He skates around with it. Passes it over to Bierstead. Bierstead at mid-ice. Stops. He's tipped. Back into the far corner again. They're going to call an offsides. Line change coming up again now. Jacobs, Potton, and Peters back out, just outside the Altoona blue line. Furley and Procknow's defense, and back to Procknow the puck goes. He shoots it up to the wing and tipped in by Peters into the zone. Tipped back out by Altoona, and Altoona controls and skates it across the blue line. Still has it. He's tipped off of it by Procknow. Nice play. Jacobs to Potton, to the inside the blue, into the Altoona zone. Now tipped back out. Puck is loose at mid-ice. Altoona picks it up there. It's a one-on-one. Procknow handle it. Knocked off of it by Jacobs. Jacobs ran up on the man, kind of let it go. I think Procknow would have handled it. That'll be a penalty called on Jacobs. Call it a hooking penalty at 5:43 of the second period. So Altoona goes on the power play. Out comes Seacrest and Hoagim on defense. Here comes Bierstead and Bai. The face off to the right of Hansen in the River Falls zone. Bai to take the face off. Goes toward Hansen. He tips it in behind the net, now along the boards. And it's knocked out by Bierstead. Altoona goalie stops it down there. Altoona giving chase, and they pick it up. Bierstead's giving chase. Altoona controls it mid-ice, and they're skating it across. Shoot it across the blue and right at Hansen. He tips it away to the far board. Picked up by Altoona. Seacrest and Bai are fighting for it along the boards there with Altoona. Altoona controls. Tips it back to the man. Now along the boards, they're playing catch. Now to the point man. He cranks up, shoots. Stopped by Bai, into mid-ice, knocked out by Bierstead. Knocks it to mid-ice. Altoona has to regroup. Now shoot it back into the River Falls zone. Goes behind the net. Tipped by Hansen there, picked up by Seacrest. Back over to the near corner. Hoagim gives chase there. Altoona controls, they're playing catch back and forth, take a shot, and it's covered in front by Hansen. And then a change coming up. We've got Furley coming out, and Procknow coming out, and Peters coming out, and Potton. Face-off bit of the Hansen's left with 4:51 left in the second period and 1:08 in the penalty.
Nice to have shin pads on when you take a slap shot from the point.
Potton to take the face-off. Puck's dropped. Potton knocks it to the corner, near corner, pick up there by Procknow. He attempts to clear, doesn't. Altoona point man picks it up. Now a shot from the point. Tipped in front, another shot back. Oh, and a goal bounced off of Hansen in front of the net and goes in. So at 4-4-2 in the second period, Altoona goes ahead 2-1. Mid-ice, Bierstedt to take the face-off and does. Puck's loose. Now Altoona picks it up at mid-ice and shoots it into the River Falls zone. Hansen tips it to the near corner. We've got a player down. It'll be an Altoona player we've got down just outside the blue line, so whistle is blowing. Okay, we're back. By will take the face-off just outside the River Falls zone. She's out there with Anderson, Link, Furley, and Pratt now. It's tipped in the River Falls zone. Right up here by the blue line. Pratt now can't knock it out. It goes into the near corner. Given there by chased by Furley. Altoona picks it up. Now knocked off of it behind the net. We've got a cross-checking penalty called. It's against River Falls number 19, Anderson. So Altoona goes back on a power play with 4:24 left in the second period. Furley and Pratt now stay on defense. Out comes Jacobs and Potton. Face off to Hansen's right. Potton to take the face off. He does. He knocks it to the far corner. Picked up there by Furley, and he shoots it around the board. Stopped there by Altoona. Altoona controls. Skates in to the corner man. He can't control it. Now it's in front of the net. Tipped up there and picked up by Jacobs. He's crossing mid-ice, skating the puck into the Altoona zone down along the far boards. He's tipped off of it. Puck is loose. Altoona picks it up in their own zone and skates it to mid-ice. Altoona now controls the puck, shoots it. Does not shoot. It comes around. It's in front of the net. Nobody was there. Good thing the punt man takes a shot. Stopped in front to the far corner. Furley. Altoona picks it up. Skates it in. Shot. Laying right on the post, and Hansen covers it with his leg.
We're very lucky they're not to have been scored on.
Whoa. Okay, out comes Seacrest and Hoagiem on the defense, Bierstedt and By. By will take the face-off to Hansen's right with 1:22 left in the penalty, 3:46 left in the second period. Puck not yet dropped. Now everybody's ready. By knocks it to the corner, picked up by Seacrest. He backhands it all the way down to the Altoona zone. Stopped there by their goalie. Number 7 picks it up, scares it, getting behind their net. Still in the Altoona zone. He starts up ice. He's now crossing the red line. Takes a shot from the red line, wide of the net. Hits the back of the net. Puck sitting up there. That'll bring a whistle and another face-off outside the zone. I'll take the face off. She's still out there with Bierstedt. We got Hoagiem and Seacrest out. Just outside the blue line. Everybody's ready. Puck is dropped. It's still free at mid-ice. By knocks it away. Now knocks it back to mid-ice again. Altoona picks it up there. Knocks it in the River Falls zone. Hoagiem catches it at the River Falls zone. Knocks it down the Altoona zone. Behind the net. Stopped by the Altoona goalie. Picked up by Altoona. They start up ice. Skating it. Makes him go wide. Nice play there by Bierstedt. Altoona still does control the mid-ice and now push it into the far corner behind the net in the River Falls zone. Stopped by Hansen. Hansen still behind the net. Now he's in front where he belongs, and the puck is loose on these near boards here. Altoona controls. They play catch with it along the side boards here. The point man can't control, and it's tipped away by Bierstedt. Nice effort by Bierstedt. He can't get control, and now he passes it by By. By takes the shot, tipped by the goalie over the top of the net. Again to the front of the net. By, we got it in the Altoona zone. By giving chase in the near corner. Now heading behind the net. Puck loose there to the far corner, up alongside the boards. By chasing again. Now Altoona misses it. Picked up at mid-ice though by Seacrest. Seacrest knocks it into By. Tries to get it across. Puck is loose right at the blue line now in the zone. Potton keeps it in and it goes up behind the net. Altoona giving chase. We're back to even strength. This will be an icing call against Altoona. They knocked it all the way down the rear fall zone. 2:12 left in the second period.
It's too bad Karen didn't score there. She had a golden opportunity.
It was a
wide open shot. That's an example where two people have played together, and one wing knows where the center is going to be. And so when Brent was coming down, he knew where to drop it in and hit somebody, and expected that person to be there, and they were. And that, of course, comes from experience playing together.
All right, face-off at the Altoona zone by Potton, and Altoona tips it out, and it's gone back into the delayed offside. Now back to mid-ice. Altoona controls there. Puck is loose now, picked up by Potton, and he knocks it into the Altoona zone, into the near corner. Altoona gives chase there. Altoona controls the puck. Nobody's chasing Altoona. Now it's tipped up in front. Now it's all the way down mid-ice. This will be an icing call again by Altoona. All right, Potton again take the face-off to the right of the Altoona goalie. It's out there with Peters and Jacobs. Potton now and Furley at the defense. Everybody's ready. Referee has yet to drop the puck. Still standing there. Howard's got his stick down now. Howard tips it right toward the goal, and the goalie saves it. Now in the far corner, chased by Jacobs and an Altoona player. Jacobs is down. Puck is underneath him, so that brings another whistle. Face off to the left, the Altoona goalie. Potton to take the face off again. And face off lays right there, but it's picked up by Altoona. Howard drove his man off, but the puck laid there and Altoona got it. Takes a shot into the rear fall zone wide of the net. Now it's behind the net, picked up by Pratt. Now over to the near corner. Puck is loose there, chased by Jacobs and Altoona. Now back, still in the corner. Now it's picked up and taken behind the net by Furley, and he loses the puck. But it tipped up to Peters. He takes it to the corner. Now he passes it back over to Furley. Furley controls, passes it up to Altoona point man. He takes a shot, stopped in front. Puck is loose in front about 10 feet. Now it's tipped away to the near boards. Puck loose there. Jacobs knocks it around to the other far corner. Furley can't stop it. Now he does. Now tipped up to Peters. Peters can't get it. Altoona controls. Push it into the near corner. Altoona and Prock now chase it there. That puck is still loose. Got a player down about 400. Now picked up and taken behind the net by Potton. Potton starts off ice with the puck. Passes it up to Jacobs. Jacobs over to Peters, but it goes into the Altoona zone. Puck is loose. Loose still in a bunch of skates. Taking a shot. Altoona goalie's knocked right underneath him. Had an opportunity there. .37 seconds left in the second period. The face-off to be the left of the Altoona goalie. They send out By, Link, and Anderson. We'll have Holgeem and Seacrest at the defense.
We're going to the third period, it looks like, with River Falls being down 2-1. If we're going to win this game, it's clear that we're going to have to load up two lines and go for the win.
Skate two lines and go.
If we're going to skate three lines, it's just a matter of skating the timeout, or load two lines and go for the win. We'll see what happens.
By takes the face-off just outside the zone, and Altoona knocks it into the River Falls zone. Chased there by Holgeem into the near corner. He picks it up, then loses it. Now puck is still loose. Altoona takes it off his stick. Now they take a shot wide of the net along the far boards. Link picks it up there and tips it to mid-ice. Puck is still free at mid-ice. Anderson tips it over to another corner. Altoona knocks it back in the River Falls zone into the near corner. Chased by Holgeem. Holgeem picks it up and starts up ice with the puck. Holgeem still has the puck, and it's now tipped off his stick at mid-ice. Puck is loose into the Altoona zone. Altoona then picks it up. And the whistle blows, ending the second period with Altoona up 2-1. Face-off back to Anderson, who's now back on defense. Anderson shoots it into the Altoona zone. Altoona gets there, intercepted by Jacobs. Jacobs toward the net, tips it, but there's nobody there in front of the net. And now into the near corner. Now along the boards at the point. Pratt now takes a shot, tipped in front. Puck loose and goes to the far board. Back to the point, picked up by Altoona there, and at mid-ice, Altoona controls. Altoona goes around Pratt now into the River Falls zone. Anderson intercepts a player there, and the puck is loose behind the net. Howard picks it up, starts up ice, tips it up to Jacobs. Jacobs back over here to Peters. Peters back over to Jacobs. 3-on-2 up to Howard. Howard tips it, and it's a weak shot, but stopped by the goalie, and Jacobs can't tip it. Now behind the net. Fighting for it there. It looks like we'll have the puck tied up and the whistle. Okay, my God, he put Durstead out there with Cody and all right, and another line change. The face-off to the left, the Altoona goalie. We've got Bierstead now out there with Lincoln by to take the face-off. Hogeem and Seacrest at defense. And a shot by tipped away by the goalie over to the far boards. Bierstead shoots it back to point. Anderson takes a shot, comes over to the boards here. Link picks it up in front of the net. Nobody there. Back over to Bierstead. Bierstead to by in front. She shoots. Stop there. Link runs into the goalie. The puck is loose. Altoona picks it up, tipped off of it by Link. Now at mid-ice, Altoona has the puck in the River Falls zone, scooted away. Link has it and tips it up, still at mid-ice. Puck is free. Altoona now has the puck. Now picked up by Hogeem. Hogeem has it. Now over to Link. Link has it into the zone, tipped off of his stick along the far boards. He's knocked off the puck. By picks up, comes in, takes the shot, tipped by the goalie back into the corner. Far corner, loose along the boards there. By giving chase over to the point. Out at mid-ice, Seacrest picks up the puck. Seacrest knocks it in. River Falls is going to change. We're going to have an offside call. That's the way to do it. Our wishes come true. We're down to 2 lines. This is the way to do it, I think. Potton will come back out with his line. Peters and Jacobs. Prochnow and Anderson at the defense. Face-off right at the red line. Potton to take the face-off. Puck is dropped. Potton back to Anderson. Anderson at mid-ice and skates up. Still has the puck. Tips it up to Howard and off to Peters and into the zone. Peters shoots it in behind the net. Puck is loose. Can't get it up front, though. Puck is still loose along the far corner. Altoona picks up there to their middleman. Tipped in. Nice play by Prochnow to get it back in the zone, but Altoona gets it back out. Altoona shoots from the blue line. Saved by Hansen into the near corner. Puck loose. Anderson giving chase. Down. I can't see the now. To the other side by Anderson, picked up by Prochnow. He starts up ice. Up to Jacobs, he can't control. Off of a stick, goes into the Altoona zone in the far corner. No icing call. Chase back there by Peters. Altoona has it. Peters giving chase. Puck is loose there. Now in behind the net, Altoona skating with the puck. And they start up ice. Altoona at mid-ice, passes it over to an open wing. He knocks it into the near corner, into the River Falls zone. Back over the other side to Anderson. Anderson tries to step to the wing, doesn't get it that far. Altoona intercepts it. Puck now into the corner, picked up by Potton behind the net. He picks it up, comes over this near corner, tips it up to Peters. Peters can't control in the point man of Altoona. Now knocked out by Jacobs. Jacobs gives chase. Now he'll have a line change. The puck is behind the Altoona net. Altoona picks up. By Bierstead, Link back out with Seacrest and Hogeem. Knocked in the River Falls zone. Hogeem gives chase. Hogeem he's sitting in the near corner with it. Now he's still trying to control the puck. Can't. Tipped off of his stick. Now free, back to mid-ice. Altoona misses it. We've got Link with the puck and a breakaway. Link shoots and hits the post. Should have passed it to By and didn't. Still kept into the zone. Now it's knocked out by Altoona. Now By picks it up at the blue line. Knocked off of her stick, goes into the far corner of the River Falls zone. Puck loose. Link tries to knock it out of the zone. Doesn't. Altoona keeps it in. Now By picks up the puck, comes across mid-ice, passes it over, just misses Biersted's stick. Good, it'll be an icing call.
Whoa, we've had some opportunities out there, just a matter of getting it in.
Face off to Hansen's right. Now he's back to heaven. Now we got Smith out here. Smith is playing on a wing with Jacobs and Potton. Anderson and Prochnow. Shot by the goalie, stopped by Hansen. Shot by the point man, stopped by Hansen. Puck's loose along the boards. Altoona keeps it in and knocks it down to the near corner again. Picked up along the boards. Now puck is loose, goes back down to the near corner. Howard giving chase there. Puck loose, picked up by Prochnow. He goes in behind the net and starts up ice. Passes it up to Jacobs, too far for him. Puck comes to mid-ice. Altoona controls back in their own zone. They're playing catch back and forth. Now they start up ice with the puck. Tipped off at mid-ice. Puck is loose right at the blue line. Now shot into the River Falls zone into the corner. Potton picks it up there and starts up ice. Over to Jacobs off his stick. It goes to mid-ice. Now back toward the River Falls blue line. Picked up at mid-ice again by By. By up to Smith. Smith can't control at the blue line. What's the call here, Chuck?
Let's see.
I didn't think it was offsides when they blew that whistle. All right, the referees are having some conference here in front of the timekeeper score. Something about it. The clock shows 11:13, 11:12. It's running down. Apparently trying to get this straightened out first. The clock is still running. Face-off will be just outside the blue line on the Altoona end of the ice. We'll have By take the face-off. She's with Bierstead and Lank. Suppose they hadn't started the clock?
I think what happened is they'd forgotten to run the clock for a period of time,
Yep.
and so now they're going to
Running it down. We're at 10:40 when the puck is dropped. By at mid-ice. Knocks it up to her, off of her skates. She now is going to push it into the River Falls zone to Bierstead, but he's knocked off, and it's back to mid-ice. Picked up by Seacrest in the River Falls zone, and back to mid-ice. Misses by stick by mid, and that'll be an offside call. Shot into the River Falls zone by Altoona. Hoagiem and Seacrest at the defense. By take the face-off again with Bierstead and Link. She takes it at mid-ice, and it's knocked into the River Falls zone. Hansen stops it there. Hoagiem will pick it up, takes it behind the net, brings it over to this side to Seacrest. Seacrest and Link are but picked up by and she skates it across mid-ice. Bierstead with her. She skates it in. It's along the boards, and now into the corner, loose there. Now to the far corner, the puck is loose. Bierstead giving chase there. He brings it back toward the point man and does. Anderson at the point shoots. It's stopped in front. Hoagiem shoots again, stopped in front. Bierstead has it. Nobody was there. He passed it in front. Nobody was there. Nice pass by Bierstead. Nobody home. Seacrest is fighting for it along the far boards here, and that'll tie the puck up. Line change again.
That was a nice pass by Bierstead there. Just didn't happen to have anybody home.
Nobody was home.
One of these are going to work.
We got a little pressure on him this period. All right, face off to the left, the Altoona goalie with 9:46 left, and Potton to take it. Out there with Smith and Jacobs, Anderson and Prochnow at the defense. Howard wins it, knocks it to the corner. Altoona picks it up there. Smith giving chase, still in the corner. Altoona controls, now knocked off by Smith. Now behind the net, Altoona controls and still skating it. Now up the far boards. Altoona still skating the puck. He can't knock him off. Now it's loose, tipped by Anderson away. Picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs at mid-ice skates. Throws it into the near corner in the Altoona zone. Now it heads behind the net. Altoona picks it up there. Jacobs giving chase. Up to the open wing on the far boards. Tipped off his stick at mid-ice. Now Prochnow picks it up. Prochnow trying to bump it to Smith. Can't get it back in the zone. Altoona picks it up. Now Prochnow picks it up. It's at the blue line, and they're fighting for it there. Smith has the puck. He takes a shot and just puts it into the Altoona zone over in the far corner. Line change coming up here. Puck is still loose along the boards. By there, it heads toward the point. Now Altoona tips it out. Anderson and Prochnow now on the defense. Tipped away by Jacobs up to By. Goes into the Altoona zone. By takes a shot. Tipped by the goalie. Puck loose along the boards. Now brought to mid-ice by Altoona. Picked up there knocked off and picked up by Prochnow. Prochnow skates it into the zone. Prochnow into the middle of congestion. Nobody can't get the shot there. By going for it in the near corner. Altoona has it behind their net, now going to the far corner. Knocked off by Prochnow is knocked off the puck by an Altoona player, and I'm sure that's a penalty called on him.
Who's the penalty on?
The Altoona player here, number 5. I didn't catch the signal, though.
This is the big opportunity for River Falls. 6 minutes, 27 seconds left in the third and final period. We're down 2-1.
Potton to take the face-off inside the Altoona zone with Peters and Jacobs. Seacrest and Prochnow at the defense. They're ready to drop the puck. Now the puck is dropped. Potton knocks it down toward the goalie, and the goalie covers it. Another whistle. 6:25 left in the third period. Potton again to take the face-off. Puck's dropping. Potton again knocks it toward the goalie, and he covers the puck. Howard's pretty good at that. That's 2 of them.
Does a nice job in those faceoffs.
There'll be another face-off. Potting to take it again. He's tipped 2 of them in a row right on the goalie, and he stopped it. He does it a 3rd time, but it tipped in front and away and into the corner. Peters giving chase, tries to pass it back to the point. Altoona intercepts it. Kept in the zone though by Jacobs. Then a shot by Howard. Going to take a shot, and the goalie stops it and gloves it. Some nice opportunities. One of these has to go. Face off again, Potting to take it. Peters and Jacobs still with him. Prochnow and Seeker still at the defense. Puck is dropped. Potting again knocks it toward the goalie, but it's stopped in front. Tried to clear the zone. Back to Seacrest. He tries to tip it. And we got a breakaway going down on Hansen right now. 2 on no. Back pass, and they missed. They missed the shot. It goes over the far corner in the rear fall zone. The rear fall starts up ice with it. Potting with the puck. Crosses the blue line into the Altoona zone, into the far corner, drops it back. Nobody's there. Altoona clears it back to the rear fall zone. 1:16 left in the penalty. Prochnow back to pick it up behind the net. Line change coming up here. Prochnow starts up ice. Link drops in behind him. Prochnow crosses the blue line. Still has control to the far boards. Now heading into the corner. They're trying to set up this power play. Tips it back to By. Off of her stick, and Altoona ices the puck again. Hansen stops it there. Link back to pick up the puck. Takes it in behind the net. Link starts up mid-ice with puck. He's now at mid-ice and still skating it. He goes right by one guy and into the zone, into the far corner. Loses puck there. Altoona gains control, and Altoona ices it again. Hansen stops it. Prochnow back to pick up the puck. Prochnow over to Link off of his stick at mid-ice. He can't knock. He keeps it into the zone. A nice play by Link. Seacrest picks it up to an open man over here, and the shot, and fans on it there by Bierstead. Nice try and a big scramble. The goalie's down, and puck is going to be iced. Nice effort there. Had some things going. Prochnow back to pick it up in the rear fall zone. He starts up ice again. Prochnow across the blue line into the Altoona zone. Crosses back to Bierstead, who's on the point. He passes the other point man, and a shot from the point stopped in front by Altoona. Altoona heads up ice with the puck. They take a shot from the blue lines, gloved by Hansen, and bring a whistle. Back to 5-on-5 with 6:17 left in the game. Little altercation after the whistle blew. Seacrest is mad, and he gets a penalty called on him. He heads for the box. River Falls goes down one man. Face-off will be to Hansen's left. We'll have Anderson back. Anderson's out there. We're switching around now. We're not sure what the lines are going to be here. Okay, Potton's going to take the face-off. Anderson on defense. Jacobs out there with him, and Hoagiem on defense. To the Hansen's left. Back toward the net. Jacobs can't control it. Altoona does. They push it around in behind the net. Anderson picks it up. Attempts to clear it. Hits an Altoona player. Goes into the near corner. Puck is loose there. Now Altoona controls along the boards. Still free. Now the shot in behind the net. River Falls net. Hoagiem tips it to the far boards. Howard picks it up and ices the puck. Down to the Altoona zone. Altoona gives chase there. They pick it up. Going behind their net. And they start up ice with the puck. They're now at mid-ice. Altoona with control. Takes a shot. Does not take a shot. Skates it in, and it's an offside. Well, the line change coming up here. They're going to send out Bierstead and By. Prochnow and Furley at the defense.
Time is becoming important right now.
You bet.
42 seconds left. We've got to score a goal here, and we're shorthanded.
Just outside the River Falls blue line. By to take the face-off. By knocks it to the far board, near boards over here, and Prochnow is able to keep it at mid-ice. Now Altoona knocks it in the zone, now back out at mid-ice. Tipped off the Bierstead stick, but intercepted by By. Nobody there when she passes it back, though, and they pick it up at mid-ice. Now it's still at mid-ice and loose. to the near boards. Altoona's over there to get it. Bierstedt also, he's knocked off the puck, still fighting the guy for the puck. It's still at mid-ice and free. Now Altoona picks up. They head toward the blue line. Shoot from the red line. It goes into the near corner. Puck's loose there. Altoona giving chase. River Falls sets up the box. They can. It goes in behind the net. Point man back to the Altoona point man. He skates in, then takes a shot wide of the net. Comes up along the near boards here. Their point man here picks it up. He's able to knock it in behind the net. Altoona picks up there. Trying to set up their power play with 40 seconds left of the penalty, and they're going to tipped off by Bide. Back to the point man. He's looking. Now back to the man on the side. He skates in. Nobody there. Shoot. Stopped by Hansen. Hansen. No goal. The puck goes up on the net on the outside. 26 seconds left in the penalty and 4:43 left in the third period. River Falls behind 2-1. Out comes Jacobs, Holgame, Anderson, and Cotton. Cotton to take the face-off to Hansen's left. Puck is dropped, and Cotton knocks it into the near far corner, picked up there by Altoona. Altoona skating around with the puck. The box set up by River Falls. Still skating in. Somebody did a collapse, saved by Hansen. Another side shot, and a score right between his legs. Makes the score 3-1.
I don't know what we're doing there. We've got to start working on that short-handed play.
They let the guy skate in.
They're just standing there watching.
Yep, and as soon as he starts skating in, they start falling back.
Yeah, here goes one more.
Okay, Potton will take the face-off mid-ice with Peters and Jacobs. We got Seacrest and Hoagie at defense. Behind 3-1, River Falls at 4:29 left in the period. Potton back to Hoagie. He skates up and into the Altoona zone. Tips it over, can't get it over he wants. Now Altoona knocks it out and heads into River Falls zone. Chased by Seacrest. He takes it in behind the net. Loses it in the near corner. Puck is free there. Puck is still free, nobody can tie it up. Now Seacrest taking it in behind the River Falls net. Oh, almost a mistake there and trying to bring it up alongside the front. Still goes far near corner. Puck loose along the far boards here. Peters trying to gain control. He gets it out of the zone, but Altoona's going to control it here at mid-ice. They shoot from inside the red line and stopped by Hansen, taken behind the net by Hoagie. Hoagie to the far corner, passes it up to Jacobs. He can't control it. Now it's at mid-ice. He's knocked off the puck. It just crosses the blue line in Altoona zone, but they pick up the puck, bring it back to mid-ice, and shoot it toward the River Falls zone. That should be an icing call. 3-3-1 left in the third period. Out comes Bierstedt, By, and Link with Prock now on the defense, along with Anderson. Face off to the left, the Altoona goalie. By, they're going to take the face off. By takes the face off and it goes into the corner there, picked up by near corner, picked up by Altoona, now behind their net, now up the ice. Altoona controls the puck, still skating it. Shoots from the inside, outside the blue line and gloved by Hansen. He drops it off for Prock now to this corner. Starts up ice, tries to get it. Altoona intercepts the puck, shoot it toward the net. Intercepted there by Anderson. Anderson tries to keep it to Link. Link can't get it out of the zone, still kept in. Anderson has to give chase to the near corner. Now behind the net, Prock now. Tipped off their stick again. Altoona shoots it toward it's going to bounce in front of the net. Stop there. Altoona picks up back to the point man. Over to the other point man. He's going to take a shot. Stopped by Hansen. Then shot. The rebound shot over the top of the net into the far corner. There is no power play, but it looks like where Altoona's on the power play. Now it goes in behind the net. They have it over in the far corner. Nobody's trying to stop him. He shoots right at Hansen. Finally, they take a shot beside Hansen, covers the puck. Another line change coming up. We'll have Seacrest and coming out with Hoagie, Jacobs, Peters, and Potton. Face off to the Hansen's left with 2:35 left in the third period. Puck's dropped. Shot over the top of the net by Altoona. The puck's behind the net. Seacrest knocks it into the far corner. Hoagie tries to get it up. Jacobson does. Jacobs starts up ice. Jacobs still with it. Now he's knocked off in the zone. Now it's knocked back to mid-ice. Seacrest Fires back to Hoagiem, who can't control it, goes into the River Falls zone. Still at mid, Hoagiem can't clear it. Now in front of the net by Sechrist. Sechrist hits Peters in the back, and Peters is able to knock it up to Howard. Howard is at mid-ice with the puck, waiting. Takes a shot, and it's tipped in front and away behind the net, and the goalie covers it there. Face off to the right of the Altoona goal. 2:03 left in the third period.
Time to pull the goalie, Ken.
You bet.
Nothing to lose.
Cotton will take the face-off.
All three of Altoona's goals were short-handed, weren't they?
Yes. There we go. Behind the net, now into the new corner. Power play, right. Howard picks it up. Along the net, now he takes a shot. Nobody in front, though. It's tipped in front, now behind the net. Puck loose there. Still everybody giving chase. Now it's picked up and brought out by Peters. Nobody at the point, and it gets by Sechrist. Back in the River Falls zone. Sechrist will pick it up there. He'll start up ice. He still has it at mid-ice. He still skates along the far boards. Tipped off of his stick by Altoona. By checks the man off the puck. It's at mid-ice. Altoona picks it up again. They chase it, knocked into the River Falls zone to the far corner. Sechrist giving chase there. Altoona has the puck. Puck is still free. By now picks up the puck and starts up ice. Tipped off of her stick at mid-ice and back into the River Falls zone. That'll be an offside call with 1:10 left. Got a timeout called here by River Falls with 1:10 left in the third period. By to take the face-off, and does. She takes it, kicks it up, and knocks it into the Altoona zone. Goalie stops it there, and behind his net, Altoona gives chase. We've got a whistle, didn't see it. Face-off back to mid-ice. What was that all about? Face off again, By to take it. She's with Bierstead and Link. We've got now the goalie's pulled, and we've got 6 men on the ice. Altoona has the puck. Now at mid-ice, we've got it. Tipped up by Link, and now into the zone by Link and Bierstead. And a nice try. Now back out to mid-ice. Proc now there. Over to the open wing, and an offsides there, Smith. Smith knocked it into the zone before Bierstead was able to clear the zone. 49 seconds left, third period. Got By, Bierstead, Link, Smith, Prochnow, and Anderson out there, just outside the Altoona blue line. By to take the face-off. Puck is dropped, and By tips it over and gets it into the zone, shoots it right toward the net. Goalie stops it there, and covers it up. Smith was given chase, and he decided to cover it. This will bring a face-off to the Altoona goalie's left side. .43 seconds left. By to take the face-off. In the Altoona zone, she tips it to the corner. Now it's back knocked out toward point. Stopped by Prochnow. He takes a shot, tipped in front. Now backfield in. Link overskates it. They break down. Altoona does it mid-ice. Takes a shot, tipped away by Prochnow, so it won't go in the open net, but he has to give chase to the far corner. There to pick up the puck. Heading back up ice with it. And they knocked it mid-ice, but Altoona picks it up there, and they shoot it toward the net. Now Prochnow intercepts it and heads up ice again. Prochnow mid-ice still skating the puck. Crosses the blue line to By. By shoots. It's wide of the net. Goalie tips it to the far boards. Anderson takes it back into the corner. Now over to the far boards here. The puck is loose in the near corner. Altoona chasing the puck, and they stop just outside the blue line by Prochnow. Game one is now over. Altoona wins 3-1.